Move over, Celestine, there's a new girl in town. There's a new head of Adepta Sororitas, and looking through the stats, is probably the #1 auto-include for any Sisters army. Let's have a deep dive. So a quick look through the stats. It's very much like a Paragon Warsuit with 8-inch move, 2+ weapon and ballistic skill, which is great, strength and toughness 5, 8 wounds, which is particularly key because it's a character, 5 attacks and a 2-up armor save. What makes her particularly brilliant is the fact that she has a 4+ invuln, a 4+ feel no pain, and on the top of that, halves any damage that does get through. She has a vehicle keyword rather than infantry, which isn't quite as good, so she can't move through breachable terrain. Also with the sanctified keyword rather than order, it does mean that she can be included in any order without breaking it, but not having core infantry does mean she's not going to get a lot of additional buffs from anywhere else. However, it's probably not going to matter. At only 265 points, well worth for what you get. She's a supreme commander, so can fit in her own detachment, and if you bring her, she must be a warlord. So starting off with her melee, she uses the Lance of Illumination, and it has 2 particular modes. The sweeping blows actually gives her 10 attacks at strength 5, AP -2 and 1 damage, whereas the lunging strike has 5 attacks at strength 8, -3 AP and 3 damage, and 6 to wound or an additional mortal wound. She's going to be a real good beatstick in melee, and coupled with that, her once per game ability to fight again at the end of the phase means she's going to take down quite a lot. The most exciting part of a melee is a warlord trait, which gives her full rerolls of all hits and wounds. Taking a look at her ranged attacks, she has the Fidelis, which is a relic heavy bolter. Nothing too amazing there. Strength 6, -1 AP with 2 damage. A little bit more interesting is the Paragon missile launcher, which is basically a cyclone missile launcher, which has frag and crack options. These are looking pretty good, depending on whether you want to kill infantry or take out something big with the strength 8 version. Being a vehicle, she's not going to suffer any penalties for moving and firing, which is really good. Overall, between ranged and melee, she's really going to dish out some damage. I'd say it's in her abilities where she repays the points most. Her best Sanctorium 6-inch aura gives reroll hits and wounds of 1, so core units. And her commander, the Adepta Sororitas, lets you select 1 core unit or character, and that will give it reroll all hits and wounds, and that's ranged and melee. Truly fantastic. Having a quick look at some of the synergies, you've got Sacred Rites, which could be particularly good when you get exploding 6s for her or +1 to charge, and War Hymns can also give her a +1 attack. All that coupled together is making her 1 dangerous unit and 1 massive auto-include for Sisters armies. I hope you thought this was a useful quick overview. If you did, drop us a like, and see you again soon. Bye.